Okay, wait lang. Okay, kita ba yung screen natin? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so last meeting, uh, or during the first meeting, I discussed about maybe the basic uh, concepts about the sets. Okay, of course, when you say set, it is composed of elements. By definition, if you search that in the internet, no, pag sinabi natin set, it is a group of well-defined objects. Ibig sabihin, merong common sa kanila. That's why we call them a set. There is a common factor. Bakit naging grupo sila? Okay? In this case, we usually have sets, okay, in a given specific group. For example, natural numbers, okay, uh, integers, real numbers, complex numbers, imaginary numbers. So what we usually deal with when we say set is yung mga counting, tama ba? Counting numbers and whole numbers, or basically integers. Okay, I also mentioned about the subset, or what is a subset. Pag sinabi natin subset, okay, every element of the subset is actually on the set itself. So meron tayong A and S. Kung ang A is a subset of S, ibig sabihin lahat ng elements ng set A ay nasa set S. That is a subset. Now, if ang A at saka S hindi equal, yun yung tinatawag na proper subset. So basically, gusto lang ipakita dito sa subset, pag sinabi natin subset, lahat ng elements ng isang subset nasa given set itself. Yung proper naman, you need to see to it na yung subset hindi equal sa given set mo. In this case, A at saka S is respectively. We also have the idea of null set and empty set. Okay? Pag sinabi nating null set, this is a set with no elements. And we denote it with this symbol. Or pwede rin yung mga brackets. Please take note yung where's my pen here? Wala ba? Yung ganito, okay, will not be equal to this one. Okay? Iba yun sila class. Kasi itong second, itong may brackets at saka itong symbol na to, this is actually equal to, okay, a set containing the null set. Ito. Okay, so iba sila, obviously. Next, we have the operations, union, intersection, difference, and then complement. Those are the basic set operations. Pag sinabi natin union, okay, we can define it using statements. Okay, and I believe you already know how to come up with statements. So this is the formal definition of union. Okay? Sa statements, if X is an element of A or, okay, X is an element of B. Implication yan, no? Pwedeng nasa A, pwedeng nasa B. Pwede naman both. Okay? But we have the intersection here. Okay, wait lang. Here, intersection. Definition, X is an element of A, okay? And X is an element of B. Now, ano ang difference niya sa union? Ang union, pwede nasa isang set lang, either A or either B. Pwede rin naman both. But for intersection, kailangan talaga na nasa A at saka B. Kasi kung nasa A lang siya, it is not part of the intersection. Okay, same is true with letter B. Meron tayong mga remarks dito. Okay? In which some of the remarks will be proven later in sa huling banda. Okay? Sa proving class, I will just show you dalawang proof. Di lahat dito kasi baka maano kayo, ma-shock, no? Tapos ang iba mag-breakdown. Union siya. Union and intersection. Difference. Basically, we have this notation symbol. But to make everything clearer, hindi kayo malito kasi there are times na itong symbol na to nagiging straight na vertical. Hindi siya backslash. No? So, ang gagamitin lang natin basta difference class is yung minus symbol na lang. Okay? So, ang pagbasa niyan, A minus B. Or the difference of A against B. Okay? So, ang pagbasa naman sa intersection, A intersection B. Sa union, of course, A union B naman. Okay? So this is just a recap. Complement, basically, you should have the universal set. Ano yung universal set? When you say universal set, it is a set containing all the sets that is under study. Ibig sabihin, ano yung mga kasali na mga sets sa inyong let us say, research nyo or pag-inquire nyo. Now, we have this definition. A complement where X such that X is an element of the universal set. But A, not an element of A. Again, ang pagbasa sa statement na to, yung conjunction of, conjunction of statements, X is an element of the universal set, but X is not an element of A. Sir, bakit but na? Again, A and but will pertain to the same thing, but if we use yung conjunction na but, okay, it is always followed by a negative or a negation statement. Klaro? Pwede naman class na end. But kung ang tawag dyan sa grammar ba yan, hindi na siya logical ba? Element siya ng isang set, in. Hindi siya element ng isa. So you should use but. Okay? But X is not an element of A. Kung merong remarks dyan, again, you could have time or you could take time to try to prove these remarks here. And again, these remarks can be used as a reason, as an argument as well. Okay? Itong mga remarks class, this is under conjectures. Ito yung mga observations. but there are times that they are not true for all. Okay? Okay, sorry. Sana yan. Ito. Let's have the upper part first. Ito yung mga remarks. Also, pag sinabi nating equal class ito, okay, ang implication niyan class actually, since we already learned uh, about subsets, no? Ibig sabihin lang yan, A intersection, paano ba? Int B is a subset. Okay? Subset ng A. So, yan yung first part ng proof nyo. A intersection B is a subset of A. And, okay, A is at the same time a subset of your A intersection B. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng equality symbol. You need to show ito at saka ito. So, sa proof niyan class, there should be two parts. But later on, we could show it yung first part lang and then imply the second part. Okay? Ito na. I believe this is it. Okay. So, let's prove this one. Wait lang. 3.2.4. Letter. Ito. Ito, ibig sabihin yan, equality. Pag napakita mong true ang dalawang statements na yan. Okay? So, the proof is, since ito yung given, dito kayo mag-start. A is a subset of B. So, by definition, okay, if X is an element of B, kasi subset man ng A. So, mas maliit yung A. Intindihan? Kasi subset man siya. So, by definition, X is an element of B. Since mas maliit yung A kaysa B, you could also say na X is an element of A and X is an element of B. Okay? Pero ito class, this is actually the definition of your intersection. Thus, X is an element of the intersection of A and B. Therefore, okay, in symbols, magiging A is a subset of A intersection B. Okay? Tindihan? Therefore, A, ito na yung sinasabi ko. A intersection B is equal to A. Okay? Ayan. Same is true with the union. Okay? Ito pala yung part B. Ba? Wait lang. 0.2.2. 3.2.2. So, same lang yan siya sa union. Same is true with the intersection. Same process will go. Okay? A is a subset of B. So, let X be an element of A union B. Then, X is an element of A or X is an element of B. Since ang A daw subset ng B by definition ng 3.1.1, okay, automatically X will be an element of B. Hence, A union B is a subset of B. So therefore, equal sila. Now, let's move on to the algebra of sets, which is very important for proving something later on. Saan yun? There. Okay? Wait lang. Dito muna tayo sa saan yun? Ano? Balik tayo dito. Okay? Remarks, tandaan nyo yan. A, union A, complement universal. Intersection naman nila, null. Kung mag-double complement ka, okay, A complement complement, that is actually equal to the set itself, not the complement. Pag difference, A minus B, that is just equal to A intersection the complement of B. Tandaan nyo yan ha. Importante yan. Now, let's go to the laws of algebra of sets. Meron tayong idempotent. Ibig sabihin, identity. Identity law lang. So you have A union A. So of course, the set itself A or set A. Same is true with the intersection. A intersection A or set intersection the set itself will be the set itself. Dito, in this case, A. Now, associative. So what I have mentioned, it could be an associative law under the union, okay, or under the intersection. Please do take note, class. Pag hindi pareha lahat ng operations ito, for example, union to. Ito, anong tawag dito? Intersection. You cannot use the associative law. Kasi magiging iba yung result niya. Okay? There's a possibility that the result will be different as compared to having the same set operations there. Okay? So kung iba naman siya, it will be a different case now. Now next, same is true with the intersection. Next is the commutative law or commutative law for union and for the intersection. So yung A union B, pwede mo siyang i-switch lang sa B union A. Same is true with the intersection here. A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. Now, ito na yung sinasabi ko earlier. What if the set operations are not uniform? It is a hybrid. Mixed siya. May union, may intersection, may intersection, may union. What happens is, that is actually your distributive law. What happens is, you just distribute the set outside of the group. Yan. And then, there. So that's why you have this. So first, A union B, tapos intersection A union C. Now, I want to clarify this one. Okay? Sir, pwede ba na ibaliktad yung parenthesis? Unahin mo muna yung nasa parenthesis, tapos union set A. Ganito, kumbaga, B intersection, oh, sorry. B intersection C, okay, union A. Pwede ba ganun? Anong answer? Anong sagot? Pwede ba ganun? B intersection A, union A. Okay? Answer is yes. Pareha lang yan sila. It is because of commutative law. So you can consider yung B intersection C as a single set. Kasi may result yan. Let us see. Set delta or D. So magiging A union delta. Okay? That is equal to D union alpha. It's by commutative law. Same is true with the intersection or the distributive law over intersection. Ito muna, distributive law over union. And we have the identity laws. Pag sa union, ang identity set is the null set. Pag intersection naman, the identity set is the universal set. Again, I repeat myself. When the set operation is a union, the identity set is the null set or empty set. When the set operation is an intersection, the identity set will be the universal. Okay? I hope that is clear enough. Ulitin ko, union, null set ang identity. Pag intersection, universal set ang identity. Now, moreover, a consequence of the set operation union, a union universal set is equal to the universal set. Same is true with the intersection. A intersection null, the answer there is the null set. Obviously, wala kang element na nasa null mo. Because if there is just one element na nasa null set, then that would be a contradiction. Bakit? Pag sinabi nating null set or empty set, wala siyang element. But if you try to show here na may element siya, that's a contradiction clearly. Okay? Next, the complement laws. Yung kanina, double complement or double negation kung sa statements. We have a union, the intersection. That is actually the universal set. Wait lang. Okay? For the intersection naman, yung A at saka ang complement niya, null ang result. Now here, A complement, quantity complement. Ibig sabihin, nag-double ka ng complement. So just like sa negation, kung mag-double negation ka, nagiging positive na siya na statement, not a negative statement. So let me clarify that one. Not, parenthesis, not P. That is just equal to the statement P. Same is true with the sets. By the way, sets are maybe defined or written using statements. That's why it's somewhat familiar or somewhat hindi siya familiar. Parang pare-pareha lang siya, similar, okay, with the sets. Now next, we have the complement of the universal set. Okay. So pag sinabi nating universal set, okay, complement niya, that is actually the null set. So ano pala yung parang kung universal set siya, automatically, when say universal set, lahat ng sets nandun. So yung complement niya, dapat walang laman. So that's why we have the null set. Of course, ang complement ng null set is the universal set. Okay, iba yan siya, class, ha? Baka nalito kayo. Ito, iwalay yan siya. Baka kasi isipin nyo na parehas or isang equation sila. Okay? We have the Morgan's law implicating the complement in a given conjunction or disjunction of sets, even difference of sets. So meron tayong the complement of the union of set A and B. Or pwede nyo sabihin, A union B complement. Or the complement of A union B. So, ang parang mangyari lang dyan, class, parang i-distribute mo lang yung complement. Diba? Tandaan nyo, sa statements, ang complement, yun yung negation. So, parang i-negate mo lang. So, negation of A, that is A complement. Negation ng union, opposite, intersection. Same is true with B. Kaya again, B complement. Okay? Same is true with the complement of the intersection. I-distribute nyo pa rin yung complement. Set A sa intersection at saka sa set B. You will have A complement union B complement. We'll try to prove this one. Itong statement ito. A minus B intersection B is equal to the null set. Prove. Of course, dapat may dalawang sets ka na, A and B. First line, ito. Remember, ito, class, yung difference is actually equal to A intersection B complement. Okay? That's why remark 3.2.8, yung number 4 specifically. So, we have this already, this statement. But take note, balik ka sa itong associative law. Wait. Associative law over the intersection. Ba tayo? Pwede mong i-transfer na yung or regroup, I mean. Instead of this one, ito na yung result mo. But take note, we have the remarks there. Remark number 2, I believe. Yung 2B, or I mean, sa dito. Okay, sa complement, hindi sa complement. Yung sa taas kanina, 3.2.2. Yung B. Itong B intersection is B complement intersection B, that is just equal to the null. Saan gani yun? Ito. 7B. Tama ba? Yeah. Okay. 7B dapat yan. Ganyan. So, A intersection null, A intersection null, 6B. Okay, that is equal to null set. Okay. Another proof.